Good morning. Let me just airdrop this to my iPad. Why? We know airdrop. iPad. Accept. It's me. Do I really need to accept it if it's to myself? Can't you just, like, do that? Where is it now? Photo. Photo? This photo was taken, I want to say February of a while ago. Did it put it in the queue? The time queue? That's not the word I want. I'm tired. And it was allergy shot day. There it is. Okay. Now, we can go here. I'll look at chat in a minute. There. Go back to that. There we go. We're getting there. There's a lot of glare today on all of my screens. Good morning, everyone. We're doing a painting today, and I decided to do a little 8x10. Because right now, there's a better chance of that getting finished before I have to move. And also, I put the camera there, and I was like, small canvas, try and get closer. So, we're doing what we can. And we just had a hype train. I should have cropped this image. Instead, I'm just looking at it full frame from what the my phone took of it. That's fine. It's all good. I think I need to do an underpainting on this canvas to start with, I think. And I'm feeling like I should do that to start, read my 6 alerts, and then it should be dry by then. So I think that's what I'm going to do today. This is a photo I took inside of Cloud Chamber, which is an art installation piece at North Carolina Art Museum. And I did like a really long for the phone exposure of it. I'm gonna have to do a rotate on this. It's on my Instagram, but I basically just upped the color on my phone so I could see the actual color of the camera obscura of it, because it's a camera obscura piece. So you go into this hut in the woods and it's an installation art, like, so the whole thing is the art. And in the hut you sit there for a while until your eyes adjust, and then you can see the camera obscura effect happening, and it's projecting the sky onto the ground. So that's what we're looking at. These are like dappled light of the trees, like with the sky, but it's being projected onto the ground of the building. That's what that is. And I just thought it was pretty, and so that's what I'm going to paint. Because it's been a week and I don't want to think too hard about too many things right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clear a spot on the palette and get my underpainting color, and then we're going to put that down as a base layer, and then we'll read alerts. And then hopefully it will be dry enough and I can paint. And with all the moving stuff, I am tired. And I haven't been sleeping great, and it was allergy shot day, so it's a rough one. Okay, what do I want to do with this? So it's pretty dark. Do I want to start with black though, or do I want to build up other stuff? Personally thinking I should not even do it that way, but then I have to work in reverse around circles, and that sucks. It's easier to paint circles than like around circles. We're gonna just freehand this, and I'm gonna deal with the consequences of whatever happens. And if I hate it, then this will be a fun test piece that isn't serious. Where is my opener? There it is. I'm probably not even clicked on the right window to read alerts, but I'm gonna put this down first, and then we'll get there. We had like 4... Oh god, you scared me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just hovering in the doorway, I didn't know you were there.
I'm sorry, I was watching you do your thing.
Okay.
I just got out of the bathroom.
Okay.
Alright. You need anything?
No.
I'm gonna take care of...
The things you need to take care of?
I'll be taking care of business. Do.
Surprise scripted. I'm starting to run low on gloss glazing liquid. Oh, I have the hiccups. I wonder if I have more. While I'm mixing this up and like doing this mindless part of the painting where I just put a blank color down, one of the projects I talked about on Breakfast Stream Tuesday morning, nope, was it yesterday? It was yesterday. Was there are mud guards I want to get for my bike. And I kind of want to paint them for fun. So I bought the stuff I needed for that, and I'm going to paint them. Bike talk. That reminds me, Chaz, I need to show you a 1995 website that looks like it came out of 1995 and still got updated today. One of my bike friends was talking to me about how the headset on my bike is full of grit and I need to take it apart. He's going out of town for like 10 days. And he used to be a bike mechanic when he was in college. And he's like, here's a website I use and like all the bike shops still use. It's kind of like the bike repair Bible. And he's like, this'll help. And he's like, also, taking out the headset is real easy. This is how you do it. And then he like wrote me a little guide for it. And I'm like, I think my thing is better worded as, I don't know how to put it back together, and that's like a safety issue. And he's like, it's not hard. And then he wrote me the same guide, but in reverse. And I was like, this is very sweet of you. I'm still nervous. If there is a problem when I put it back together, I guess I'm just taking it into the bike shop. He's like, it's easy, you got this. Anyway, here's this website. So I'm mixing up, oh, I should probably get my sketchbook so I can look at this color. Oh, I have a canvas open. Are you 8x10? You are. We don't need to unwrap this one. We have one unwrapped. Where is the sketchbook though? There you are. New battery for my older e-bike. Hopefully my knees will be healed. Hope so. Easier than it looks and makes sense when you actually do it. That's what I figured. I told him it was probably similar to how the first time I had to change a flat. And then I did it and it was like, oh yeah, that wasn't that bad. Let's see. I'm looking for kind of a coffee color, and that's not that far off. I might actually just go with that. Why not? This is gonna fall if I'm not careful. I may just do this in the air. I should have grabbed a bigger brush. The only thing I really care about while I'm doing this is making sure I get this color into all of the canvas pieces. So like if I dry brush it over here, I can see the canvas texture. It's kind of like orange peel. So I really have to work it down into the low points.
A Star Ghost restores 1 heart of your energy.
I thought that was in the song and it freaked me out for a minute. I could really use a Star Ghost this morning. Coffee didn't do enough. Alright, we're gonna rotate this to this side. We're almost ready to read some alerts, including the Star Ghost one. And even though this isn't super even, like it's darker over here, that's fine. Chaz has the link for my Instagram post. So it's basically that photo. I mean, it is that photo, but I turned up the saturation immensely on the iPad so I could see it better. I didn't change the exposure, but I wanted to be able to see the color better. Alright, let's grab the sides of this and then we'll read alerts. The song. Have I told anyone about the story of the Monday muffins when I was in college? I don't know if I have. When I went to Stout, which is the school I transferred to and then was roommates with Haley for a year. So like my 3rd, 4th, and 5th year of school. This is where Thomas got the idea. I don't know if he even knows about this. There were some church ladies in the town who would gather and make a ton of muffins and then like freeze them. And then every Monday for an hour, they would stand outside of the main building at Stout, the bell tower building. Harvey? No, not Harvey. Harvey was across the walkway. I don't remember what that building was. And just hand out muffins for an hour to college students. Like, we all knew they were part of the church, but they weren't, like, handing out pamphlets or anything. They were just handing out muffins. Alright, 2 more sides. Were they dressed up like the church lady? No, they were just regular Wisconsin women. Like, just... They looked like moms and grandmas. They were just... there. So, yes. I mean, I guess. I can't think of how Church Lady was dressed up. We also frequently had, I want to say Mennonite people on campus handing out flyers because there was a pretty large Mennonite community in Wisconsin. Were they always the same or did they change up the muffins? They changed it up. They always had at least, I think, 2 flavors. One of the things I've noticed about these pre-made canvases is that the edges, like the sides, never like hold paint as well as the faces do. Just something I have noticed. All right, you're gonna sit like this to dry. And we're gonna, oh, it's gonna be out of my way. Where's my paint sheet? Come here. I have extra paint, so this is going to get painted on here. And then we'll read alerts finally. And then maybe this will be dry enough to consider. All right. Clean off brush. And get paint off hand. Okay, now we're at a spot where we can like chill for a little bit. We have a 21-month resub from Super Yoshi 7, 27 months from Anise, 28 from Devoid Art, 29 from Dishnet, 29 also from Houndflash, 28 from JF Samela, 29 from the Slick Duke, and 300 bits from Goldmage, who says, been a while since I could catch a paint stream live since I want to watch them in order and I fell behind on both Stone Lantern and Leaf Ripples, but here I am now having a Star Ghost for breakfast. Well, I hope it restores 1 unit of your energy this morning. We have a 29-month resub from Jamie, 29 from Harumi Kindle, and 14 from Fire Goddess. Good morning to everyone. If I had not had an allergy shot and errands to run this morning, I probably would have done this before stream, so it would have been dry. But I didn't. You know as Stargo's always does. It always does. Well, the face is dry enough to work on. I can't set it up on its side yet. But I suppose I could, like, try stuff on the paper and also, like, get my colors ready and my palette ready. Could have woken up earlier. Vagabond, I was up before my normal alarm today. So I was up early. we're going to switch palettes. We're going to move away from the gray palette and switch to the off-white palette. That still has paint on it from the goldenrod painting. We'll let that soak. So, yesterday, I washed my bike because my bike got super muddy on Tuesday's ride. How many bikes could a biker bike if a biker could bike bikes? N+1 is the joke in the cycling community. You always need N+1 bikes. Because, like, right now, I could really use a mountain bike or a better road bike. I think I'd pick a road bike right now, like a really nice one. If I had to get another bike. If someone's like, you get a new bike, what do you want? I'd be like, nice road bike. I got the name list ready. Rachel has a few friends in the garage right now because Rain, my red trike, is in there too still. And I think that's going to become my weather sucks put bike on trainer bike. I'm going to need a new saddle at some point too. Steven's bike is out there. And it's very funny to me because all of my bike friends, when they find out I'm married, are like, does your husband bike? Like, that is the first question they all ask, which is very funny to me. Brandon's bike is also in my garage, and that bike is probably due for yearly maintenance. He should take that in. And then the beach cruisers we had bought many years ago are also out there, but I should get rid of those because we don't ride those because they're single speed bikes, and that sucks around here. The elevation in Raleigh is way more than the beach. I have some friends who ride fixed gear, and I am in awe of them every time I see them ride. The ride I almost fainted on, when there was that really big hill, one of my fixie friends was on that ride, and I don't know how she did it. Just in awe of her all the time. Perfect time to do it now that you're moving. Yeah. But then see, I have to like find a buyer and then like meet with them. It's on my to-do list. My plan was just to message the group and be like, anyone want some beach bikes? But the people I know who would be most interested in are dealing with some other stuff right now. So I don't want to bother them. Because they go to the beach pretty frequently. And I think they might need some beach bikes. Fixie fans are wild. I can't even ride a 10-speed on hills. So a fixed gear bike is a bike. Fixed gear and single speed bikes are similar. You don't have gears. You just have like the front and the back. You don't have like a huge cassette to make it like a 10-speed bike. A fixie bike, you have to pedal or you fall over. Even if you're going downhill, you cannot coast on a fixie. And watching people ride fixie bikes on either a climb going uphill or going downhill, both are wild. I don't know how they do it. Like, you can't pedal too fast on a downhill or you lose control of the bike, but you also just can't not pedal going down a hill. Because, like, I can just roll down the hill. They can't. Alright, we have a clear palette. This is... Gravity helps, not riding a fixie. Stop pedaling. Tire does not move. Like, it doesn't roll. Like, shopping carts, you know, they roll. A fixed gear bike does not roll. You cannot coast. Like, you could take your feet off the pedals, but then, like, there's no way to control the bike. And then the pedals would keep moving too. Gravity isn't always your friend. Okay, how do I want to do this painting? I should look at this image better. Okay, so looking at my image, I should just rotate this. Oh, I do have the lock off. How do I want to do this? I should start by cropping it. Crop. And I want it to be a specific ratio, which, oh my god, I never remember ratios. 8:10 ratio 4:5. Okay. There we go. Now it is cropped for my canvas size. You should see my knee after my ride last Saturday. Now that I'm looking at this image, I'm like, maybe I should have just started with a black canvas. I think I might. Just paint it black and then we'll wait again. Because, like, look at it. There's a lot more subtleties. I think you guys are getting some of the glare of the iPad. Like, if I zoom in, oh, you still can't see. Like, here, even where it looks black, I think, for you guys, like, I can see the bokeh circles. And, like, even though it looks black right here for you, maybe, I can't tell. For me, it's not. Like, it's lighter brown than, like, the black that's up here. So there's a lot more detail to it than the iPad screen is showing. So I'm thinking about just painting this black and then building up all of the layers. Which side is the driest? This one. So I think I'm gonna do that. I could also go with dark brown and then put black on it later. In some areas. So let's do that maybe. That seems like the best step between both. But the underpainting was nice because it filled in all of the pieces. We have a 24-month resub from Triforce Drummer. Oh god. Paintbrush clicks for you. Thank you for hitting 2 years. Good morning. Shizue says that might help. Yeah, I think so. Subtlety is the goal. Using dark brown is better. Yeah. Ooh. I am mixing some black paint into this, so it's even darker than just burnt umber. which will allow me to go to solid black if I need to. And I also could use carbon black, which is darker than Mars. And I am going to mix a little bit of glazing liquid into this for flow, but also for a little bit of transparency, so it's not quite as dark as I just made it. It looks like an age scroll. It's like a little tea wash, tea stain. If you're someone who struggles with worrying you're going to ruin a new canvas when you start painting, because sometimes that's me. It's like, oh no, a brand new sketchbook, I'm going to ruin it. Doing something like this is great. Because it's like, oh, well now it's brown. Hi.
I just tuned into your stream and you were out of focus.
Oh, I normally focus it here. And I'm sitting a little far forward right now.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. We had to move the camera to take images of leaf ripple painting. So that's part of it. Dip your whole sketchbook in tea, got it. It's not a bad idea, Raven.
You're just more out of focus than you normally are, I guess.
Okay. Well, I am really sitting forward.
More than usual?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna, like...
You gonna mess with it a little
I'm
bit?
just gonna take a look. Just a peek. Just a little peek-see. Yeah, okay, so the plan focuses back here, and I'll move it closer to this.
Clearly we need a lens that has a better focal plane. Sounds like new camera territory, Vagabond.
Oh, Mao.
What?
Here's your problem.
What's my problem?
You're at 2.5.
Well, I was trying to get the camera back after we took the photos for
That's
Leaf
the
Ripple.
problem.
And I don't know. I'm tired.
Yeah, you're at 2.5, 400. Yeah, hold on. No wonder. Are you normally at, like, do you know what aperture you're normally at?
Not right now.
Well,
I don't know if I do know. But right now, that is not a question I can really answer.
okay. I don't remember. But it's probably like 300. Probably. Yeah. Anyway, that probably explains it.
Uh-huh.
The focal plane was real thin. What's neat is that I have your stream pulled up on my phone, so I can see in real time like what it looks like. So that's kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that
thank
was the
you.
problem. Is this a camera learning lesson for some people? Not you, but the audience. Lenses aren't the thing that decide how much is in focus. It's the aperture. So you can close down the aperture, which makes the number higher, and then more things are in focus. So you lose light, but you gain focal distance. And that is inversely true as well. So you can open it up and things become more shallow and it gets lighter. That's your
Camera lesson of the day.
That's your camera lesson of the day. So 2.5 is like really shallow, which is why Mal's canvas was in focus, but her face was not. So we went from 2.5 to 4, which puts more of it in focus, and it makes the image darker, but we have other ways of making the image lighter, so we adjusted those separate. I will forget this information in 15 seconds. Thank you, Vagabond. Alright, bye.
Bye. Now that I have to paint the canvas dark again, I don't know how long that'll take to dry. Maybe I'll just tone some canvases. Just as I just tap my screen and the phone focuses. Alright, well now it's dark. It's not quite black. Like, oh, I'm getting paint all over my hands. Can we see that it's not quite the same as my backdrop? I mean, it's just gonna be shiny because it's wet. But it's brown. Please do not fall. That would be bad. Espresso. My paint sheet's way over there. Look at this. That's from holding it while it was wet. We might just tone another canvas for fun. Because I do like working on toned canvas. So yeah, let's save this brown, and we're just going to tone another canvas while we wait on this one to dry. Why not? It's going to be a canvas toning stream. This one someday will be this painting. Luckily we have another 8x10 sitting right here. One day. I mean, I could tone an 1824. That would use up a bunch of this paint. Well, let's tone this 8x10, and then if I need to, I'll grab an 1824 and tone that. This one's really loose. Let's fix that. Do it. I'm gonna do this one first because I already have it out. Better. I have been unhappy with how loose a bunch of these canvases are lately, and it makes me want to stretch more of my own. So like maybe once I get lower on my stock of canvases, maybe I'll start just keeping stretcher bars. What was that? The stuff I was spraying is, where did I put it? It's a tightener spray. It's called Tighten Up Canvas Tensioner. You can use water. It works most of the time just as good, but I got it to try it and it's been fine. So you can kind of see this brown. That's the brown on the other canvas, just more transparent, so you can kind of see the tone of it better. Now it's drum-like. Didn't we determine it's like 2 ingredients? It's like water and bismuth? No. It was something that they put in a medicine, an over-the-counter medicine. I want to say for like some fiber maybe? I don't remember. We looked it up. Or Vagabond, you looked up like the MLS, not MLS. We're dealing with moving. The material data safety sheet for it. I think you had looked it up. I think I'm gonna leave brush marks on this. Because why not? It's kind of fun. It is kind of fun. We'll leave that there. Sounds like something I'd do. Shh. Ooh, I got paint on my knee. It's splattered. I think I need to do a base layer first, like this. Alright, so here's another one. And I left the brush marks in it. And now I'm going to grab an 1824 and we'll do the same thing with that. It's been a while since I've worked this big. Gotta make some space. This is just small enough to not need a cross brace, just by a little bit. This is not that big of a canvas, guys. It's just bigger than I have been working. I've been thinking about normal canvas. I've been thinking about doing more 1824s like this, because I do have a good deal of them. But the problem is shipping these is so much harder. I mean, I have some FedEx boxes still, but it's been so long, I don't know if FedEx even still makes these boxes, so my worry is I'll start using them again and then be like, oh no, I can't ship them easy. And then what am I gonna do? Where's my staple remover? Is that in the box with all of my staple stuff? Where's that? Oh, found one. Let's move my hand out of the way of the sharp tool. You just need to be removed. We don't use these boxes anymore. Clearly it's fraud. There we go. Okay. I also have half of mine to not use a brush on this. But I already have this brush, like, sort of dirty. This one's also a little loose, but painting it will help, and I can always add more tightener stuff on the back after. Ooh, it is weird to work this big again, though. Have to say, is a bit strange. And I think I need more of this. I should switch to a bigger brush. I don't like this brush. That's the problem with this 2.5 inch. I don't like it. What are you? When did I buy you? No, you're not suited for this either. See, 'cause I'm gonna use this and not like it. I know myself. This one should work. This little freestyle. I like these paddle brushes a lot. I'm gonna do this while I'm sitting here because then that can dry while I do the rest of the face, and then I'll be able to flip it easier. Fossix, what are we painting today? Well, I was going to paint something, and then I toned a canvas, let it dry, and then we were like, all right. And I was like, I want to tone that darker. So then I did, and now I have all this extra toning, and that canvas is drying. So we're toning more canvases. Haley, I love brown. There's a lot of that today, Haley. This streak bothers me, but it's kind of underneath everything at this point. That's fine. I'm also like completely out of this already. See how much lighter it is down here? You're a fan of brown? Name 5. Sienna, umber, Van Dyke. Can't open that one. Oh wait, I don't need sienna. It was 3. Okay, well, burnt umber, raw umber, burnt sienna, raw umber. Because there's burnt umber and raw umber, and burnt sienna and raw sienna. And then I have Van Dyke brown. Those are the ones I think I carry offhand on my palette. I don't think I have other browns I keep. Interference. Titan Buff is kind of a brown. Yeah, those are the only ones I hold in my stock of colors. Brown Matter, Sepia. Yeah, those last two there. Do they make Brown Matter and Sepia for acrylic? They might. That blends in better. I said I love brown, so I had to prove it. This isn't even, unlike the other one, and that's fine. It's going to be darker here. I might darken up the rest of it. I might not. It's fine. This is kind of just a way to get some color on canvas for a future painting that I don't even know about yet. The even is unnecessary? Exactly. Oh. Finished all the edits on my work documents, and now I can do my true passion, drawing everyone in my D&D character nose. It's reminding me of the inside of some cave. Yeah, it does kind of look that way. Okay, the top is done, so we gotta move to the right. And that one's really in my face. Oh, shouldn't have worn a white hoodie today. Did I film or stream the part of the big canvas for Jordan where I did the bottom of it? Did I do that on stream? I don't remember. I had to drop the shelf that the canvas sits on all the way to the ground so I could do that one. Is this dry? It's dry-ish. Okay, let's see. Dry-ish. Nah. We're gonna give it another light coat just to maybe try and even it a little bit. Like, 'cause it's dark right here. It kind of looks like a photography backdrop, like a 90s photography backdrop. Do they still do those in this style? It's been a while. I haven't had like a professional portrait done in many years. School portrait vibes, yeah. Can't see. I'm getting glare. That's good. I'm happy with that. Haley says, I remember when I had to organize Steam / put up portrait backgrounds, they wrinkle. I bet they do. I bet they wrinkle a ton. Alright, that brush needs a good wash. Definitely by hand. Alright, we've toned 3 whole canvases today. I'm gonna get all of this off my hands. Sappy. Wow. Vagabond. Now go for 4. I've only been live for like an hour. I am tired. I could tone 1 more. I am out of this brown color, but that's fine. We can tone something else. That's so many more than 0 canvases. So like when I did that still life, the one with the pink background, we toned that pink. We could tone 1 more. Something. We could do a fun color this time. Bossix, are you here? You want to do a poll? If Fossix isn't someone, hello, I am someone. Do you want to do a poll, Fossix? What do we get? 5 options? Let's go with blue, red, yellow ochre, and what should our last one be? Blue, red, yellow ochre, purple, and then we need 1 more. Green? Okay. Blue, red, yellow, ochre, O-C-H-R-E. I picked yellow ochre because I feel like normal yellows would be too much, and I have yellow ochre sitting right here. Haley, a lot of yellows are too much. What color? Yes, with a U. Alright, most of the burnt umber's off my hands. I need to open this poll so I can see the results. Purple is winning. 8 is a lot. We have a 29-month resub from Andrew in the Kitchen. Hello, good morning. Afternoon for you. Man, purple is really winning. My next question is, what size canvas? 810, 1114, or 1824? What are we voting on? Paid for by Big Purple. We're voting on toning another canvas, what color I'm going to do. So we have small, medium, and large canvas I can tone to. We don't have to poll that. I'm just going to look at chat and decide. She's always says big. All right, big it is. She's always said it first. Let me grab another 1824 while the poll is finishing. Pretty sure purple's winning. I also need another palette. I have 3. Oh, we love big canvas. Big canvas. Purple wins. 54%. Oh my god. Alright, this palette, this was the one I had all the brown on. It's going to move here. Alright, which one of these purples do I want to use is the next question, but I'm deciding that. That's alizarin. Doxine. I've decided I'm using cobalt violet hue as my purple. You can't see it. It's not going to focus, but see it's a little red of a purple. A little bit. It's a little pinkish. So we're going to use cobalt violet hue. Quinacridone. I don't have the quinacridone violet. I only have quinacridone magenta. Here, if I put them next to each other, see, this one's way more purple. That's the purple we're using. This is quinacridone magenta. I think I have a different quinac, but I don't have the purple one. That's cad. Oh, I have nickel, I have the gold quinac. Also, I didn't know I had 2 fluorescents. Decidedly purple. I really like Doxine. That's probably the favorite purple I have, but it's so dark I would have to use a lot more glazing liquid with that, and it's way more blue. And I don't really get to use this one. I know that because I know where I bought this tube of paint and it's getting old. Like, it's kind of stiff. What is quinacridone? Quinacridone is a pigment. Alright, can I move this easily? Ugh. And not get it on something that would be bad, like a wall or a different painting. There, that's a good spot for it. It's a state of mind. Let's not hit the mic. Again, we're going to try not to stab myself with the sharp staple remover. Oh, we have a lyric song. Big canvas too. Let's see. Is this paint any good even? This is some of the paint I got, I want to say early March 2020 when the paint store, when the AC Moore went out of business. Oh, this is really stuck in there. Two Bringer, can you save this or is this paint actually bad? Like, it came out of the tube in this. This is really old. Snack. Here before the pop. Yeah. It's really old. If I could just get enough to tone it down with, that might be good. It feels softer towards the base. It's a really pretty color though, that's why I picked it. Is there enough of it for me to save? I filleted it open. See how pretty it is though? It's really pretty. This is really wild. I've never done this before, but I've also never had a paint like this that's done this. I did surgery in the paint tube. I wish I had, what are they called? Can't think of the term. You can like grind up the pigments again back into the acrylic medium.
Hey, we should do this again sometime.
I've never had this happen. This is fun. It's like really gritty and chunky. I don't know if it's usable, that's the problem. I don't know if I should use it. What's in this? Quinacridone Violet, which I don't have. Zinc and Dioxazine. If I had Quinac Violet, I could make an approximation of this, but I don't. Well, let's put it in a sketchbook so you can see it, because it's kind of pretty. We have a 29-month resub from Jolteron. Good morning. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. So, do you see it? It's pretty. But it's like... the parts that are dark are just like pure dried paint grit. It is grape jelly! It's exactly that. Well, I have other purples, so we will not despair. We will, however, throw away this tube of paint. Now, this is very old. I do not trust it for longevity on a canvas, so like if I sold that painting, it's hard to say what would happen to it in the long run. I don't really know. Alright, so let's see, we have medium violet. I'm gonna swatch this. I don't know if I like this. But I was all ready to despair. You can despair a little bit as a treat, Haley. And then we'll also look at the other purple I have. We can also make purple. Maybe I should use the dog's ink because it's getting old and dried up also. A little despair. All right. We have this violet. It looks like lavender color, kind of like that. Because I don't use that color often. And then we have the Dogzine, which is way more blue of a purple. I'm thinking of going with the top one, just because I do not use that color often. We already did a poll. Now I'm just deciding how transparent I want this to be for this wash. I think darker than that though. Use something with the lavender and dark green I'll buy for my wedding. I don't know what I'll do with this one. Maybe it will inspire me for something. It's kind of what I'm hoping. Oh god, spilling water. I did really like the cobalt violet though. I'm sad. It's a really like gemstone-y pretty color. This may not dry. I may have to rip this page out. And this brush is not clean enough for such a light color. I need a new brush. I also am getting the feeling I didn't mix up enough of it. We have a 29-month resub from Layla3. Good morning. I'm getting bristles everywhere. Purple. It is very pretty. Oh no, I got brown on it. Okay, let's let that dry. I mean, it figures because there's brown all over all of this. No! Dang it. That's the brown. Who says you can't erase acrylics? It's still there a little bit, but it's fine. There. Good reaction time. You gotta. Definitely with acrylic. That was a big bristle. There's a few of them in here. All purple. I need to do the sides. I'm fascinated by what the heck you'll do with this. I don't know either right now. I mean, when I did that still life, the fruit punch painting, I didn't know. Did we vote on the pink or did I pick the pink? I don't remember. But like that one was a wild choice too. Maybe I'll do another still life with it. Maybe we'll do something wild. Can we hang you up there? Yeah. Oh, there's brown down here too. It's not the best spot to hang that. It's hooked up on the top of the easel. I think I picked the pink. I think so. Did we vote on adding the other color though? Because there was like another underpainting color. I love how this turned into prep canvases for future paintings. That's fine. As most of you know, Stephen and I have had a week. And if you haven't seen some of the more recent vlogs, you should go check them out. I may hang this on the wall to dry. Ow! A little bit of a splinter from where I pulled that staple out. Oh, it's not hooked. There we go. All right, it is all purple. Let's not hit the mic. There we go. All purple. We will figure out what to do with this at another point. I'm gonna go set this on the wall. 1 second. Oh, I don't have anywhere to put it. My hands are all dirty. Shoot. There's a toad. It can live on that. I don't care if that gets paint on it. It's fine. Purple. And I have just a little bit left, so we're gonna do a page in the sketchbook with it so that later I can try stuff and see how it looks. There, purple page. Another full painting completed. Let's wash my hands off of all of this paint, and then I'll hold up the other two that we did so we can look at them. All right, we got purple here. Some of us wore white and painted today, like amateurs. The lady I used to student teach with was a ceramicist. So she did a lot of pottery. She still does, actually. She doesn't teach anymore. But like she would do the throwing on the wheel demos for her students in like full teacher dress pants and then like come out spotless. I was like, how do you do that? I would have it everywhere. And not like in a crazy way, but like I would definitely have clay on me. All right, most of that is gone. And I'm not touching completed paintings, so I'm not super worried about it. All right, do we see all this chunky cobalt violet hue? Look how chunky that is. Like that's how it came out of that tube. It's wild. And you envied her every time. I wish I had her throwing skills on the wheel. She was really good. Awesome person too. 3D. I'm gonna let this dry till next week and see what happens to it. Okay. So we have a canvas toned this color, but it's over there. So we did that. I also have one toned a darker version of this. Oh no, you can't see that. A darker version of this color, and that's right below the easel on the back of it. Oh, I can touch that. It's pretty dry. Come here. So that's this one. So that one's toned. And we're gonna put that right back where I left it. And then we have the one we were trying to paint today, which is this one. And you can see better how it's brown if I get it just right. It's a very dark chocolate color. So this is the one that we'll be working on next time. Doing the, it looks like leather, a little bit. And then we have one more we toned today. And this one actually looks kind of cool all on its own. That's this one. Kind of has like a little bit of a 3D effect to it. Like it crystallized as it dried, but that's just the brush strokes. So this one's kind of neat. Fun. That also needs to stay right side up because it's a little wet yet. And I think we're gonna call that it for today. Because I have a lot of brushes to wash and I think I need a nap. Leather, cave, tree bark, and the color of a star drop. GG, thank you. Nap sounds great, yeah. Let's talk about the things that are coming up. Tonight on Steven's channel, on the normal Friday night time, we are playing Mario Odyssey. We have... I think we're going to the Light Kingdom. I think that's our next spot to go to and, like, finish up all of that stuff. And then if you missed it, Saturday, Steven is going to be doing a subathon. Because people have been asking for a long time, and it's a good time to do it. The full title... I don't know what the full title of the subathon is. Did I miss that? And... Treasure Trumpet. I don't know exactly how the subathon is working. I'm sure he will explain it tonight. I've been told some of it. I don't know. I will be there for some of it. I don't know if I will be there for all of it. One of my bike friends is moving away, so I have a Sunday morning bike ride. So if it goes that long, I will be out for that. She's moving away and we're doing a farewell bike ride with a group of some of us. Rules are subject to change? I guess so. Alright, Monday night I'm going to continue Mario is Missing because I'm almost done apparently. There's like 4 more locations left and then we can maybe find Mario. I mean, we've been looking. We really haven't been looking. And then we'll find Mario and then that won't take all streams, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do yet. And then, I guess we'll figure out what's happening after that, because we have to move. That's okay, we don't need to find Mario. Just keep exploring locations on the globe, and, like, half-heartedly look for Mario. Like, if we run across him, we run across him, and if we don't seem to be in a rush. That's how the game's been going. Alright, everyone, did I do this yet? I don't think I did that yet. We've been finding stuff, but not really looking for him. Luigi is not hurried. He's been missing this long, his chances for survival are low. Mario is Missing has been actually very fun to play. I've enjoyed it. Chaz was right, as he always is. Alright, I do have the goldenrod painting ready to, like, not the second ready to post, but, like, I have the file from Dan. I need to fix eBay, because the photos on eBay aren't right. And I think I need to re-upload Redbubble, but I have everything I need to post it, but we're moving, so I don't know when that's going up. But that's the next painting to go up, and the leaf ripple painting is done. We finished that last time, and that will be for sale. I just, that one's even less ready to post. Luigi's been getting a ton of money. Whether he finds Mario or not, he's going to be set for life. Yeah, he keeps finding all these treasures that were stolen by little Goombas. Or Koopas? Koopas. For a second I was like, no, those weren't Goombas moving across the map. Alright everyone, I hope you have a good Friday. I'm gonna go have a nap, and I will see you all tonight for Odyssey, and then I hope to see you this weekend for the subathon. Have a good Friday.